Hi everybody, another one for your box, which is one of my wee favourites. Well, it's a favourite in Ogden because I catch one or two fish with it. So that's where my local club water was, and it was developed for there. But I've used it in other fisheries, and I've had mixed result with it. But it's always in my box because it's always handy to have because it does catch fish. On its day, every fly's the same on its day, it'll catch fish. Anyway, I just created a little brown nymph. You'll see I've attached a gold 3mm gold head to it. It's a B175 size 10 camisar, brown thread, run it down, put a couple of orange goose bites at the tail, and a piece of copper wire. Now, what we need now is a bit of seal spur substitute. This stuff here I'm going to be using is brown olive, and that's the colour I like for this wee fly. So let me get these magnifying specs on. Pick a wee pinch out and roll it onto your line. A lot of folk use dubbing loops, split thread loops. I just do it as easy as I can, and I've found out this is as good a way as any is getting the dubbing on. Just wind it round about, you damp your fingers and wind it round about, and then get your dubbing wee rope that you've cropped, the rope it up onto the fly. And just build it up, going from thin to thick, because there's a couple of things you need to pin here. So take off the excess, tie it down there, hold it, get the wire and rub your thread, rub your body 1, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times at the thread, and then tie it off and run it back a wee bit, because what you want to do here, we're going to be putting a set of legs in. Now the legs I'm going to put in, you can vary them in different colours. This is this Flexifloss stuff that you use for legs, and this is black and it's a kind of opaque green, so I use that. So I'll loop it up underneath, just get them roughly the same length because they don't much difference if we're trimming them to suit. So loop it underneath and tie it in there. This is at the back of the thorax. So you've got them there, and you want them about the same length as the 2 orange bites. Now, when you're there, you want to put in a thorax cover, and what I use for that is it's a pheasant tail side feather. You can use anything actually, turkey, pheasant tail, cock pheasant tail is good too for the thorax cover, but I just use that. It's just because I've got plenty to it, I think. Anyway, tear a slip off, don't go crazy with it. Tear a slip off and tie it in there. Run it back. What you got to do is trim that wee bit off. There's been 1 or 2 folk sticking stuff in the channel saying I'm the most untidiest and beginnerish looking fly tyer that I've ever seen on YouTube. Every comment's helpful to it, but I understand I'm not the best of fly tyers, and I say that in my videos. I'm no Davy McPhail or Barry or Clark. But one of the things that I've got to put across is I make my flies as easy as possible to tie. Not some super duper fly with all certain parts of different stuff that individual fly tyers are trying to flog you because they're being sponsored by that particular group. I've tied another set of legs in there at the back of the gold bead and take them down to about the bend of the hook, cut them off. As I said, my flies are tied for me personally to catch trout, and the reason I started this channel was no other reason than give me something to do in the winter months that I wasn't fishing as much, and I've actually quite enjoyed it to show people the flies that I'm using, and if some folk don't like my tying or I think it's very untidy or whatever, this is another wee bit of brown olive fur dubbing. Run about, pull the legs back out the way and put it in at the head, a wee lump of dubbing at the head. You right up a wee bit, just let me roll it round the rope a dope up, just to get a wee floppy head there and get it out of the way. Because what you want to do now is you want to make sure the legs are in the correct position and pull the slip of pheasant side flank feather for a thorax cover over the top between the two legs, and then tie it down, 2, 3 to hold it there, then snip it off. As I said, they were saying that it's untidy, that it's a mess. I don't tie flies to sell, I tie them to catch fish. And I stand in awe of the people like David McPhail and Barry Clark there that tie all these super duper flies. And I've tied some of them too. I've looked at their, especially Barry Clark's one about the daddy long legs. I use that latex body. So, as I said, these flies are tied with specific in mind that one, I'm not caring what other people say. 2, these flies, simple as they are, finish it off now, simple as they are, they catch fish. And that's the difference. They're proven to catch fish. Any flies I put in my channel are easy for you to tie so that you can do it yourself and have a go at it. Because that's no hard to tie. That's easy to tie. Whether it's a mess or it's not a mess, whether it looks perfectly proportionate or no, do you actually believe that the trout know whether it's perfectly proportionate or no? They don't. I've caught trout with a fly, it's actually been mashed so much there's nothing left hanging on it. It's hanging off in bits and they're still taking it. So other than these fly tires that are really great fly tires, and I'm bow to these great fly tires, but don't knock us people here that are trying their best to help other people that maybe can't just tie it as well as they are, because we're no super tires. Rant finished. I hope you enjoyed that. Try it. You can change the colour of legs, you can change the colour of bite, you can change the colour of body. The basis is the shape of the fly and the legs on it. Have a go at it. Get it in your box, because I'm telling you, you'll catch fish with it. Thanks for watching.